Shalom, Kol Haloyim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Yeah, I'm on this dude's TikTok again, Isaiah Robin. I've showed him before in one of my previous videos. He brings out pretty good content. And I just wanted to show another video that he made concerning this actor, Woody McClain. I'm not too familiar with him. I haven't watched Power. I heard it's a good show. If you watched it, then I'm sure you know who this guy is. But Isaiah Robin is going to talk about a clip of Woody McClain saying how he got into his success in acting, and specifically his role in Power. So let's just watch this really quickly, and then we'll grab some precepts.
This is the actor Woody McClain. You probably know him from the show Power or from the movie Bobby Brown on BET, where he played the character of Bobby Brown. But what I'm sure you don't know is how he got some of his fame. Well, the cat's out of the bag. Just like many other actors, a witch doing witchcraft brought him into much of his success. Check out this video.
My neighbor, Erica, I was just talking to her 2 nights ago. She's a director, and we always super cool. She was like, one day she was like, yo, just come over. Like, come over. I want to pray for you. And I get over there. She pauses the TV, and she was watching Power. She was watching Power, and she paused it, sat down. She put these crystals on me, and we just prayed. She was like, say everything that you want. And I was able to say all the things that I want. Then 2 days later, I got the call for the Power thing.
When you said you were able to say everything that you want, what did you say?
That was more so saying I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to go to the next level. And yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready, but maybe I'm not.
So this man had a woman put crystals on him and pray. Pray to who? She told him to say everything that his carnal heart desires. As they were praying, that's what she told him to say. That's what she told him to ask for. Everything that his carnal heart desires. All the nations of the world, all the kingdoms of the world. What sounds similar? Let's check out our Bible verse. Matthew 4:8-9. Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. All this I will give you, he said, if you will bow down and worship me. Who do you think is giving you all that, mister? If you got to step into a place where it's through witchcraft, who do you think is giving it to you? There are some people who come into success not through the devil, but there are many who do. And here you have a clear example, a witch doing witchcraft for this actor to come into more success. He said, I'm ready. I'm ready. What do you think happens in a lot of people's life and careers when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to music, when it comes to movies? When they want to go to the next level, how do you think they get there?
Yeah, so we're going to pause it right there. And obviously, this dude explained everything that comes to mind, so I'm not going to sum it up. I'm not going to speak much on it. But at the end of the day, just like his last comment said, if you want to make it in this world, especially in the entertainment industry, how do you think these guys get there? What do you think you have to do? This is a world ran by Satan. And the people that run this world are the Edomites. The Edomites are the people that come to do the bidding of Satan. If you want to, you can call them the physical manifestation of Satan. They're the sons of Satan. Just like how we're the sons of God, right? That's what these Edomites are. Going by white, European, Caucasian, whatever they want to call themselves. Their biblical nationality are the Edomites. They worship Satan, and to make it in this world, you have to worship their God. And unfortunately, a lot of our people say, F it. We have one life, YOLO. Got to make it somehow. And they don't mind doing what they got to do to make it in this society. But it got me thinking, of course, we see certain things like this, and we have to make some sense of it in terms of how it can relate to us in this ministry. I see a video like that. What does it actually mean for me? Well, 1 Corinthians 9 is the first verse that comes to mind for me. And I'm going to start reading at verse, I want to get right to the point. Verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. Let me start at 24, why not? It says, Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run, that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible, meaning an incorruptible crown, something, a glory that does not fade away, it doesn't perish. You see, our people take to worshiping Satan and doing witchcraft, and they don't mind committing spiritual fornication, whether they know it or not, because they feel like they have nothing else to lose. They can't see a future beyond America. They can't see a future where God returns and there's righteousness on earth, and the whole entire earth, especially they themselves, are just at peace. Everything is just good. It's tawab. It's okay. But you see, in the scriptures, that's exactly what's promised. As long as we endure and wait unto the end, then like it says, our hope is in immortality. We're fighting for something that's incorruptible. So there's nothing left for us back in the world. That's the first thing that I thought of when I heard this video. Excuse me. There's nothing for us. There's nothing for us to go back to, because if you want to make it in this world, you got to sell out. You got to commit spiritual fornication. You got to worship Satan, and especially in the entertainment industry. You know, sometimes sports, but definitely in Hollywood. You want to make it as a big time singer, rapper, actor, model, whatever it may be. Yeah, you know what you got to do. And they all do it. I mean, it's been coming out for years, but definitely with this whole Diddy trial, a lot of other things are coming out too. But at the end of the day, there's nothing for us to go back to. We're on the proper path right now. A path that leads to an incorruptible crown. Verse 26, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I had preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. So we're constantly examining ourselves. We're constantly examining ourselves, making sure that we're on the right path, we're walking on eggshells, and we're being obedient. We're being obedient, and we're doing the Lord's will. Not doing things that are going to lead us down a path of destruction. And that leads me to Hebrews, if I can find it, 10. And these last few verses. I'm going to start reading at verse 37. For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. It's talking about Yahweh Shai, the Son of God. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. Draw back meaning what? That's where we get the phrase back into the world. You fell off. For whatever reason, it doesn't matter. The reason doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you either have the faith or you don't. That's why it says the just shall live by faith, because we have hope in something better than what this world can offer us. Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, or we are not of them who draw back unto destruction, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. You see, we have something to believe in. All the promises, righteousness being on earth, reigning, being fully made a nation of kings and priests, the new covenant being fully manifested, having new bodies, seeing Yahweh Shai as he is, because it says we shall be like him. See, those are the things that we're hoping for. That's the incorruptible crown that we're fighting for. So no, we're living by faith, and there's nothing for us back in the world. Back in the world is this. Back in the world is you making it through means of Satan worship and idolatry. That's not for the just. So, and of course he quoted or he read Matthew 4. That's a good one as well. So those 2-3 precepts, I'm going to leave it right there. Just remember, we're on the right path, and we just have to keep doing what we're doing and striving for the truth unto death, like the scriptures say. So call Haloyim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachakudash. The belongings to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.